My name is Laura Lalani, and I'm an academic advisor in the School of Business. And today I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview about the different types of credit that we have in the business school. So the important thing to note about credit that's coming in from either a test or a dual credit is that it does not impact your Baylor GPA, and that you can receive credit or course hours for that work. The two different types of credits that we have are credit by exam and we have dual credit. So the first type of credit that I want to talk about is the credit by exam. And those are going to be classes like maybe the AP classes that you might have taken in high school, or IB classes that you could have taken as well. And for those classes, you take those all year, all semester, and then you sit for an exam. And when you sit for that exam, you have to receive a certain score in order to receive a credit at Baylor. And so we do have a chart that's on our website about the score that you might need and the course that it correlates to here at Baylor. Another option is a credit by exam, and those would be CLEP exams that are done by subject. You can register for different subject exams on the CLEP website and even have the option to take the exam here at Baylor. Once again, there is a chart on our website that shows what score you would need in order to receive Baylor course credit for that. Another type of credit that's really common is dual credit. And that's going to be a class that you took through your high school that is through a community college, more than likely a community college or a four-year school. And that is when you had a professor or an adjunct instructor from that particular college or community college that maybe came to your high school and taught the class for you. And so that is dual credit. And you do receive a letter grade with dual credit. And those credits need to be transferred to Baylor. Sometimes the high schools do that for you, but it is really important to check and make sure that you do have an official transcript sent to Baylor that has those scores. Another important point about dual credit is that it does not impact your Baylor GPA. Only Baylor classes impact your Baylor GPA, but the letter grade from dual credit is visible on your transcript. There are three different types of placement exams that you might need to take before you start at Baylor or before we're able to register you for a particular class. The first is a foreign language placement exam. Just as a note, foreign language is not required on the BBA degree plan. It is an option for you in the communication option. However, if you want to major potentially in the future in international business or perhaps do a minor in a language, then you would probably want to start in a foreign language. Baylor offers these placement exams online, and it'll just give you a gauge of what the right level is for you to start. It does not mean that you have to start in that particular level, and you can always start lower than the level that you placed into. But if you even just want to get a gauge of whether or not your proficiency in whatever foreign language it might be, these are a good tests to take. It doesn't impact you either way. If you went ahead and took the placement exam and decide not to start in the foreign language, that's fine too. So a second type of placement exam is the math placement exam, and that is called ALEKS, A-L-E-K-S, and that exam is located in your Go Baylor account. That's completely optional for you to take, and it might be where if you wanted to start in a scientific calculus or a business calculus, you can take this placement exam if you don't already have the qualifying scores from your SAT or ACT. I would really encourage you to go look at the math module that talks about what the right math class is for you. The third type of placement exam is our English placement exam. This is only required if you have a certain ACT or SAT English score. So you will more than likely be contacted if you would need to take that English placement exam so you could start in English 1310. So as a recap, there are three different types of credit that will apply to actual credit hours that you either need to graduate or different coursework that you might need at Baylor. And there are also three different types of placement exams that tell you which level or where you should start. Thank you so much for joining me today.